8:15 and I am waiting for a bus. It is at least sunny. It's been raining for the past week. But yes, I am off to the Wool Monty today in Sheffield. And it's the first time I'm trying vlogging something, so we'll see how it goes. Everybody, it is the same day. It just chucked it down with rain when I got back to York, so I've got home and I've put on a lovely sweatshirt, a pair of pyjamas, and I'm tucked up in a blanket because I was cold and wet. But I had a really lovely day at the Wool Monty. I met some very lovely people. I got to meet in person Hannah from the Corner Craft, who is as lovely in person as she is on her podcast. I got to meet Terry, Tony and Steph from the Knit 3 Together podcast. I think that's all of their names correct. I feel awful if it's not, but they were so lovely. Yeah, I saw Kaylee, who used to have the York Makery shop, but she decided to move on from that business. But it was really nice to see her, and I asked about George, her little dog, who used to be in the shop. And yeah, I got to do some shopping. I have behind me Wonder Woman and the Star Trek dudes, because me. So yeah, let's crack on in. I did the sensible thing and I went with cash, although admittedly not much of a plan, because I've got yarn for most of the things I want to knit at the moment, so I'm seeing how that works out. So yes, the first thing that I bought was I went to Hannah, the Corner Crafts booth. I got one of her beaded stitch markers, a little sheepy sheep, like that, and one of her pins. So they're lovely. So Hannah hand beads stitch markers, and they are absolutely gorgeous. But she also dyes yarn based on Dungeons and Dragons, under the name Chromatic Yarns. And everything she had at her store was absolutely beautiful. I had to be very careful not to spend too much money. Right. That's my project bag. This is the knitting I took with me. I've got to do the toe on my sock, but I will show that again at some point. And then this is going to be in no particular order, clearly, because the next thing that I've got to pull out is also in the other bag. So we've got some yarn babies. Because there was a lovely guy in one corner. He had just like boxes of wool, not labelled, and it was 3 for £10. So I got some yarn babies. I got this one because it's freaking huge, and I can knit some Christmas gifts out that. Maybe a jumper. I'm not sure if I can pull. Can I pull pale blue off? Maybe I can pull pale blue off. But I was drawn to the burgundy, and with 2 I know I will definitely have enough for a jumper. So yes, as I said, there are no labels on it. I know I weighed one of them, and it was over 300 grams of yarn. And they kind of feel similar. So that's about 600 grams of a DK weight there. DK maybe a light worsted. And it is lovely and soft. It's a little bit, there's not much, as in I would be quite comfortable with this up here. But I just love this colour. It's a bit darker than it's showing there. No, not the light. It's pouring with rain in York, so we have no light. So you're having to make do with the sun. That is LED lights in student rooms, which I hate with a burning passion. So yes, got 3 massive skeins. I don't quite know what I'm doing with that one, but I know I want to knit a DK cardigan or jumper, maybe with some cables. So if you have any recommendations, let me know. I bought a gift for my mother because I am a good person. So I bought her this. It has no tag or anything, but it's a DK from Down Sheepy Lane. It's got these lovely sort of purpley speckles, because my mum has started knitting DK socks, and the pair she's just knitted herself is blue, and I thought the purple would make a nice difference. Yes, as I said, doesn't have a colourway. It was in the bargain bin, and it was £6, which was amazing. So it's really soft and squishy, and it is beautiful. I did panic for a little bit, thinking, oh, is she actually going to like it? But if she doesn't like it, I will keep it. So yes, that's that. What do I have in here? I have my jacket. That's not helpful. I then bought 2 mini skeins from Vicky Brown Designs. Because I may have lots of mini skeins, but for the love of God, I have far too many pastel blue ones. So I went specifically looking for some things that weren't pastel blue, but could go next to pastel blue. So I got mistletoe and wine. So this is a very Christmassy skein. It's very pretty. And I've got, it says Ursula, but I don't want to say Ursula. Maybe it is Urula. It's a very lovely purpley grey. That's that. And I bought the Sweater That Lived bundle from Truly Hooked, which came with a tote bag. I'm really upset because I've just noticed that my brochure's got a bit wet. So here's the pattern actually. So I picked up the free brochure, which has some patterns in it, and it tells you about the designers, and yeah, that needs drying out. Okay. So yes, with the Truly Hooked bundle, you got the tote bag, the pattern for the Sweater That Lived, and this lovely glossy pattern booklet. That's their logo. And at the bottom, there we go, a little pin. So obviously I got mine in Ravenclaw colours because me, and yeah, so that'll be on my list of things to make. So yeah, the Sweater That Lived, designed by the lady behind Truly Hooked, who is called Verity Castledine, which is an amazing name, and she was a really lovely person. So yeah, got those. There we go, that's the Down Sheepy Lane tag for the DK. Well, not DK, it's not tag, it's the business card. So I'll make sure I give that to Mum with that. Ah yes, I was collecting dissertation stuff as well. And the last thing I have, no, not the last thing. I have another pair of mini skeins here in gorgeous burgundy colours too. There's this one, which is, oh, that's terrible. Oh, this is not going to show at all. Is that going to help? So yeah, it's sort of a, I'm trying to cut the light out to the actual viewer. Yeah, that's not going to work, is it? But it's a sort of burgundy red, but it has flecks of green in it, and sort of browns and stuff, so it's that nice sort of tonalness. These would go really well together. And then I also just got this plain sort of raspberry pink. So those are those. Yay! And the actual last thing I got was from, I didn't say who these were by. Nope. They didn't have a card that I could pick up. They were over here, weren't they? I believe these were by the Wool Mouse. Which, this is riveting entertainment right here. Wool Mouse. Yes, that'll be them. Wool Mouse crafters design and make high quality, eco-friendly items. New for 2019, we have hand-dyed fabric, new designs of project bags and craft aprons. Heirloom baby clothes kits, knitting accessories, hand-carved shawl pins and much more. And mini skeins. But yes, those are those. And the last thing I picked up was a self-striking sock skein as a treat for me. And it's sparkly. This is from the Yarn Badger, and it is in the Fallen Leaves colourway, and it's so sparkly and lovely. And soft as well. So yes, I feel quite good. I've only got one with a plan to make socks in it. I've bought a gift. I've bought some yarn to make gifts. I've bought a pattern and sweater stuff. So let's see if I can do an armful of yarn. That beast is huge. Tell you what, carrying all of this, I had 2 tote bags, but it was still interesting on the train. Ta-da! Yes, the fact that all 3 of these were 10 quid, I don't feel too bad. But yeah, I stayed within my budget and I didn't go crazy and buy 4-ply that I didn't need to. So yay! Whoops. Oh, they go well together. They're the wrong weight though. So there we go. That is the end of my Wool Monty vlog haul thing. It was a really lovely show. Thank you to everyone who complimented on my hair and told me I look pretty. That actually meant a lot to me. So yeah, thank you for that. Not something I would have expected. I have been rained on since, so I don't look quite as nice. But yeah. I'd say the Wool Monty was very good for someone with anxiety. It was open, it was light, there was plenty of space to move around. It was, the sound dissipated, so you didn't feel like you were trapped in a sound bubble. And there were places to sit down. Though I did fall over at one point. But that's my own fault. I hadn't realised my leg had gone to sleep. Everyone was very lovely. No one made a big deal of the fact that I was walking around with my stick, which was good. So yeah. Righty ho, I need to lie down a bit more, I feel. And that is my alarm telling me to eat some dinner. So yeah, I will go do that, and I hope you have a lovely time knitting, and I will keep squishing these. Bye.